Somehow, some way, there's only 7 weeks left in 2023. And the best part about that is 2024 has a new Switch system, but right now there's still a lot of Switch 1 games that you probably haven't played or maybe want to give to others. Nintendo has announced their official Black Friday sales for games. We've already covered their bundles, of which there are a plenty. If you're going to get a new Switch, definitely check those out. But if you want games, here's what Nintendo has. I am going to let you know the best ones to pick up, and I'm going to let you know the secret sauce of why maybe you don't want any of Nintendo's deals. So buckle in and enjoy this video. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're doing well. High five, and here we go. The secret sauce, I'll just give it to you right off the bat. Amazon is going to price match everything and then some. Amazon is your friend. I know they're a gigantic, humongous, world-eating monopoly, but they do have the best prices, they do have the easiest access, and they do have the quickest, usually, shipping. They price match just about every video game sale. So if you see something, a great Black Friday deal from Nintendo, at Best Buy, at Target, at Walmart, it'll probably price match at Amazon, and then you don't have to run around and deal with all the hectic holiday shopping madness. Also, oftentimes Amazon has even better deals than what the official, company-sponsored deals are. Side note, Amazon right now and Target are doing buy two, get one on games. I think Target includes all games. Amazon includes some games. So those are really good promotions to keep in mind before Black Friday. Those are running right now. And the Target one, I was just there. I think it applies to the entire video game section. So note that. But let's go through what Nintendo has on offer. They've got 4 Switch games for $30 and 4 Switch games for $40. We'll kick it off with their $40 games, and I'm going to say I don't love the list. I don't think they're very generous. I do think Nintendo was quite kind by delivering an epic 2023 in terms of brand new, awesome, fan servicey, and also supreme quality releases. But the 4 games that are $20 off, Zelda Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom being $20 off, taking it down to 50 would feel great. But Breath of the Wild at 40, it's a great game. It's also the oldest Switch game. Fact, it's the oldest Switch game, and it's still $40. A, this has been on better sales before, and B, it feels a little rude given that Tears of the Kingdom just released. I guess I understand not wanting to put a sale on your newest mega release, but then Breath of the Wild should be like $19.99. It's a throwback. It's an oldie. It's got a sequel already out. It should not be $40. I don't recommend that buy. Mario Odyssey also at $40. I mean, it's another great game, but this should be $20 at this point. We're going on 7 years since these games came out. They should be $20 or at least $30. So $40 for Odyssey, $40 for Breath of the Wild. Great games. You can't deny their quality. You can't deny their legendary status in the history of Nintendo Switch in this generation. They should not be $40. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Luigi's Mansion 3 are the other two $40 titles, and those are a little more okay. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in particular is the most recent release on the list. Luigi's Mansion 3 is a really nifty game that hasn't seen a ton of price drops. I still would love to see these go lower, but this is Nintendo we're talking about. In the past, they've kept all their titles evergreen, meaning Mario Galaxy was never on sale. So the fact that we're getting a sale on Luigi, Mario, Zelda, and Monolith Soft, okay, I guess that's something good. I don't love any of these. I think XB3 is the best deal of the 4. You can't go wrong with the games. They're not like disappointing games, but I do believe at least for Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, you're going to find better prices elsewhere. Luigi's Mansion 3, you might. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you might. But if you're going to buy any of these, to me, it's got to be Luigi's Mansion 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. These will start going on sale November 19th through November 25th at participating retailers is what they're saying. And I'm guessing that's going to be, all of them. Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Now, in terms of their $30 games, this is a better list, okay? We kick it off with Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which is a 2023 game. Hey, a new game, the latest in the Kirby franchise, even though it's always already not the newest because it is a remake. It's $30 though. That feels like a fine price. I believe this game came in at $50 though. Am I wrong about that? This is not the Kirby that I love, which is Kirby's Forgotten Land. This is Kirby Return to Dreamland. It's still an interesting game, and they did add an interesting epilogue and some extra pizzazz for the deluxe version. $30 for that one. $30 for Mario Strikers Battle League. I think this is a fantastic deal and price. If you can pick up Mario Soccer for 30 bucks, I'm all about it. I think it is very thin on modes and light on content at $60, but you can't deny that it's a super fun, super well presented, awesome game, and they brought Strikers to the Switch era. A franchise of Mario sports that did not typically sell extremely well or get a ton of superior buzz, it still managed to get a Switch entry, and it's excellent. The gameplay is fantastic. It plays phenomenally. It's one of the most complex Mario games, I think. The button layout is intense, but it's really, really, really great, and I love it a lot. And at 30, ooh, I feel like that's a great holiday hit for yourself or as a gift to others. We've also got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for 30. I love DKC. I can't believe we do not have a Donkey Kong entry on Switch, and probably won't. We probably will not have a brand new Donkey Kong game on Switch, which is crazy considering how many franchises got surprise releases, sequels, etc. The only Donkey Kong thing we have is Mario vs. Donkey Kong and the Mario plus Rabbids DLC. But Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a Wii U game, so $30 is probably what it should have been at the start. Nonetheless, this was a $60 game when it initially released on Switch in, I believe, 2018. It's a great game. It's one of the best platformers. I think you'll actually see a lot of similarities between this and Mario Wonder, just in terms of creativity, variety, and aesthetic. Wish it was 20. Fire Emblem Warriors is the Three Hopes version of Fire Emblem Warriors. This is the newer Fire Emblem Warriors. I don't love the Warriors games. It's not my cup of tea. I think they're interesting and solid, but I don't think they're great. $30 feels like a good price for this one. And in general, I just feel solid about the list of the four $30 games. I think any of them you will feel good about getting for $30. I honestly wish that all of the games were $30. I would say, okay, even though I personally think Breath of the Wild and Odyssey should be $20, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Luigi's Mansion 3 at $30 feels fantastic, and Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey at $30 feels decent. I'm also surprised that we're not getting a wider variety of titles. I would love to see something like Pokemon Snap in here, or maybe one of the other Pokemon games like Legends Arceus, or we could get something like Kirby in the Forgotten Land, considering that's a much more exciting Kirby title, or Mario Party Superstars. They're opting to go very old with Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and then pretty darn old with Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, and Luigi's Mansion 3. I'll give them credit that Strikers Battle League is newer, Kirby's Dream Land Deluxe and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 are new-ish, but I don't think this is a very exciting list altogether. I'm going to be honest, I think Nintendo could have done better. As shown by Super Mario Party being part of the Joy-Con bundle, it could have been Mario Party Superstars. The Smash Bros. OLED is cool, and you're getting Smash Bros. For free. They're also doing $10 off Nintendo Switch Sports and $10 off Everybody 1-2 Switch. This is clearly a stock moving, clear the shelves type strategy. I said it about the hardware. I think they're really trying to just clear everything out so that they can fill the Walmarts, the Targets, and the Best Buys, and the one Toys R Us that maybe isn't out of business with new Switch 2 consoles and new games next year. But for now, they're just getting it out of there. Everybody 1-2 Switch probably should not be picked up at any price. I don't think that game is recommendable. $20 is better than $30 though. And Switch Sports, getting it for $40 instead of $50. I mean, that's nice, but again, I'd like to see a bigger sale. Switch Sports did not hit as hard, anywhere near as hard as Wii Sports, but it does include an interesting competitive online mode where you are getting to compare your scores against plenty of other players around the globe, which is pretty darn cool. Of all of these, it's very hard for me to give you a superstar recommendation. I would say let's wait to see what Amazon does. Let's wait to see if Best Buy, Amazon, or Target have some retailer exclusive where they are going to put a newer game, a more unique game, a less popular game on sale. Because all of these, you probably already have, or you have a better version. Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. Kirby the Forgotten Land is better than Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Mario Odyssey is just old. And Super Mario Party was clearly usurped by Mario Party Superstars. So I gotta say, Nintendo's holiday efforts this year, while plentiful, are not the best. They're really rarely ever the best. Nintendo plays it pretty soft and pretty cautious with these sales, never dipping their systems down to a lower price and being very, very reserved with the games. But this year I feel like they're especially cautious, and I think it's especially old because they are trying to move stock, and it seems like this move isn't to excite a fan base, but rather move extra Switch. So, oh, the person that gets a new Switch can buy Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild and Luigi's Mansion 3 and Donkey Kong because they have no games. Whereas most of us have these games, or we've got them at better deals over the years. It definitely feels like it's a, hey, buy an extra Switch for the kids in your household, or gift a Switch because they don't have one yet, and then you can acquire some of the earlier catalog at a lower price. I don't love any of these. My favorite, though, of the bunch is probably Mario Strikers Battle League, if I had to pick, being $30. And my favorite sale of all is the Smash Bros. OLED bundle. Getting a special edition OLED for $350 with a game in 3 months to Switch Online, that's the best value. $70 basically in value. That's pretty darn good. But in the meantime, let me know if you're going to pick any of these up. I'll keep you posted once Amazon, Best Buy, Target, the rest reveal kind of their exclusive deals. And if there's anything super cool for Switch, I'll bring it your way. In the meantime, though, check these out starting November 19th. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all a lot. Let me know if you're going to pick anything up. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. SwitchForce out.